Game night on KMTV Action 3 News. Brought to you by Quaker Steak and Lube.
It is finally here, everybody. Welcome to the season debut of Game Night presented by Quaker Steak and Lube. I'm Phil Aldridge. This guy right here is my atomic wingman, Garrett Gordon. And unlike some major programs, Garrett, we're not starting with a cream puff this year. We have a jam-packed schedule for you tonight.
We have highlights from 16 teams, 11 of them ranked in the top 10 in their class. Plus, we'll have highlights from a top 25 Husker volleyball game, and Creighton soccer faces a top 25 test as well.
Let's light this candle. Let's do it up. Let's kick things off with a visit to Kinnick Stadium and defending state champions from Omaha North. This guy, Calvin Strong, is a stud. I know you've heard about him. Ran his way into the record books last season, and he's back again to torment defensive coordinators. Look at the moves on this guy. Piled up over 3,000 yards, 43 touchdowns as a one-man.
That was crazy there. Thomas Russell looked good in this one. Big gain here for a touch. He'd score a touchdown later on. Vikings kept pounding. Tavion Seals keeping his balance, running up the line. 66 yards later, he would eventually get tripped up near the goal line. And guess who's going to cap it off? North side, strong side. You come at the king, you best not miss. North wins 20-13 in this one. Big win for them.
Well done, Garrett. We have Omaha West Side taking on Bellevue West. This was all Bellevue West. Crazy play. West Side's Mitchell Hogan finally gets a handle on the pig. Gets to Alex Lundquist, but he can't hold on to it. Walker Lane would recover. Very next play, Jaden Kowalski drops back. He's going to find Cade Johnson. That, my friends, is a 7-point touchdown. Bellevue West. Then later in the first, Kowalski, he likes this passing thing. The Christian Finn, check out the catch. That's a work of art. So was Bellevue West all night long. They pitched shutout, 34-0.
Number 8, Papio South. Number 9, Omaha Burke. Top 10 battle. This one was not much offense. 0-0, end of the first half. Dane Massey trying to get some points on the board for Papio South, but that's a pickoff. Josh Holcomb makes this game stay 0-0. We go to the third quarter. Guess what? It's still 0-0. Alec Ellis, big block there. Big block. They're inside the 20. What is this? We're going to get points?
I like big blocks, and I cannot lie.
Right here's the points. 3-0 Burke. But they would lose 21-3.
Very nice. All right, how about Creighton Prep and Papio? It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it, Gordon? Papio down 6-0, but they're driving. Oh, no. Michael Flynn puts an end to that drive with the pick, and look at him. He gets offensive, but he can't make it. Gets dragged down deep in Monarch territory. Prep would capitalize on the turnover. Ben McCleary does what all self-respecting quarterbacks do. They fall into the end zone when they're 1 yard away. 13-zip. Papio gets on the board. Jack Kalina, Gabe Kendall, that's touchdown. I love the slant route. My favorite next to the skinny post. That would be Papio's only score, though. Creighton Prep wins it big, 42-8.
All right, from football to football. Now where the Creighton soccer team opened up regular season play with a huge test. They played host to the 20th ranked Stanford Cardinal.
Show it to me. It's a tough opener for sure, but the Jays, they've got history on their side. Listen to this. Creighton is unbeaten in their last 7 season openers. They've got a 3-2 record against the Cardinal. That's singular, Garrett. Those smart guys out there at Stanford, Cardinal, Blue Jays. They were the dominant bird, though, tonight. They'd have their way with the Cardinal. They got goals from Ricky Lopez Espin, and help me with this one, Garrett. Fabian Hebers?
Fabian Herbers.
Fabian Herbers. Very nice. Big win for Creighton over number 20, Stanford. 2-0.
7th-ranked Nebraska volleyball hosting 13th-ranked Florida State. Big one at the Devaney Center. Sets tied at 1 apiece. Huskers showing off the defense. Amber Rolfson, CC Hall combined on the block. Later, former Papio South. It's Rolfson again, the big kill. Huskers down a point, though. The D continuing to play well. Mary Polmiller, Megan Haggerty combining for another block. And then Haggerty coming up with the kill. But Florida State, and a shocker there, 3-1 over Nebraska. And the 23rd-ranked Creighton volleyball team started their season off on a winning note at the Kansas Invitational. Took down Atlantic Sun favorite Lipscomb 3-1. They also blasted Utah Valley State for a 2nd straight win to start the season.
You know what they call those volleyball scores and that soccer highlight? Lanyap down in Louisiana. A little bit extra added to that high school football score. Well, that wraps up a busy night of gridiron. When we come back, We'll head to Class B for 1 versus 2 in a huge showdown. Don't touch that die.
Welcome back to Game Night, presented by Quaker Steak and Lube. We showed you the defending champs in Class A. Now it's time to look at the defending champs in Class B. And with Terminator at the helm, Scott hopes the traditional catchphrase is apt.
Without further delay, let's get to these highlights right now. Please roll this. Omaha Scott taking on Beatrice. Always love to see the student sections out there. The cheerleaders, they never get enough credit. Look at this. Oh, that's nice. That's a West Coast offense.
Shane Miller, 11 yards.
The touchdown by Shane Miller. We have more, but wait, there's more.
There is more. Ramsey finds Christian Jones, 35 yards. That would lead to a touchdown. Scott wins 42-7. Moving on, Lincoln Pius and Gretna, 2 top 10 teams, rumbling in this one as well. 3rd-ranked Gretna, 10th-ranked Pius. First play from scrimmage, and that is a Gretna big game. Colton Aberhoff,
rumbling and bumbling.
61 yards. That is a house call. Big fella too, just rumbling. Next play, oh, that was actually to the 8. The next play is the touchdown. The capper, Jacob Andreessen, touchdown. Gretna wins this one in overtime.
Very nice by that young man. Next stop, Omaha Gross taking on Elkhorn South, and this was a blowout. Connor Childs on the draw up the middle. Nothing fancy about that. 39. Look at him go. Look at him go. Is he going to get caught?
No.
Nobody is going to catch him. 7-0 Gretna. Next possession. Gross driving. Elkhorn South, though, they like to play defense over there. Look at this. Gang tackle. Fumble!
Jump on pigskin.
Matt Hertling. The QB would cough that one up, Grant Nelson. Then the ensuing possession, Colin. Yeah.
42.
You know what I'm trying to say.
That's an interesting name.
Very, very impressive.
Plattsmouth and Ralston, neither team ranked, and this was a rough day for Ralston. I do love their baby blue helmets, but it was a tough one here. Joey Weber, though, kickoff would set up a field goal after this return. He's just making dudes miss. It was 16-9 Plattsmouth, and then the Blue Devils answer. Plattsmouth wins this game 28-9.
All right, let's show you a Pacific Coast League score. Good news for the Storm Chasers. They're leading right now. It's a final.
6-2.
Marked as a final. 6-2 over the hapless Colorado Springs Sky Sox today.
All right, so our high school football coverage is complete. You want to stick around to hear why the Huskers think Florida Atlantic could give their defense a workout.
I'm interested.
Yeah.